ordeal.
All right.
Oh, I accidentally closed the game! So that's how I closed the game without just pressing the X. That's
And
embarrassing.
now we know.
But hey.
Yeah, it happens.
So bears will close my game, got it? It's the coming thing. All the young people love it. They say Voice of the Killer is the first one. I kind of thought there'd be more people here. Blood fountain. Click through that.
Oh, wait, do you mean to stream again?
Oh, shit, right.
Hey.
Oh, welcome,
Hi.
Millie.
We got killers.
We got an anthology, too. Fortunately, there's, a contents for us. Gives us the, order of when all of these released, I think. Voice, hands, drool, eyes, flesh, blood, ears, heart, and face. And bonus rooms of the killer.
Yeah, Drool of the Killer is concerning.
Yeah, that sounds like my average shopping list right there.
They say that later on BB will drop by. Is that so? I'd like to meet BB.
Also, for posterity of the VOD, if y'all hear like furious keyboard mashing, that's me. I'm in a tournament.
Is that what was that critter?
I don't know. This is all new to me. I'm practically blind in this situation. Hello, Vade.
Sorry, I'm late. Oh, hello.
We just started, so you're not too late.
Yay!
Drool. Ah, yes, the drool of the killer. This is giving me Super Mario 64 vibes.
This is giving me Asylum unreleased 1991 game vibes.
That is oddly specific.
Because I had to play it today. And man, if you want the most made in 1991 game of all time,
Bonus
at full
tunnels,
health-
enter at own risk.
at full health, it says you're way cool. And if you have low health, it says you're uncool.
That just sounds like Parappa the Rapper. You can't fool
That
me.
kind of sounds like Toe Jam and Earl a bit.
This bear is
Yeah.
just special effects. Did we really just get the one drinks ticket?
Melmo.
Cats. Coming soon.
Night Strangler. Hey, we found the killer. It's the Night Strangler.
Let's go into the flesh room and take a peek.
Flesh of the killer.
This is kind of... How much were the tickets again? I am becoming increasingly skeptical that all the young people love it.
Say Retro Mania.
Yeah.
That's a wrestling game. Less you miss. that surfboard is a hot dog.
I wonder if the activities are still happening outside. There'll be plenty of time left over for activities.
So are these just like random? Well, I mean, you're going in blind, so you wouldn't know either, but
Yeah, you access the games through these rooms. This is the last one, and then BB will be here soon.
Ghost.
BB kills them all!
Is that BB?
Yeah, that's BB. That's the character that we're going to be viewing all of these from. Fortunately, I can start from the very beginning, so I could go to the very first anthology of the Anthology of the Killer anthology. That is, Voice of the Killer.
Open at night.
What does that say?
Life contracts.
Life contracts.
And a dog is very interested in the life contracts. Watch out. Get it because it's a watch.
Yeah, those are life contracts. Oh my god, those are some birds.
That dog, like, squeezing birds in its mouth. Like, I can't really tell what that is.
I think it's being stabbed by a bird.
Oh, that's bad.
Coffee. I can't interact with it. Or this printing machine. Just so you know, I have to deal with tank controls.
I see.
Oh, haha, 666. But there's like 6 sixes. Strange Town series, Voice of the Killer. Hey, y'all! Welcome to the new issue of my zine of strange occurrences. I'm sorry it's been a while. Please forgive me. I had to finish my exams. I've also been busy at work due to the events I shall relate. I've been working in the call center of the famous insurance company Life Contracts. Things here have been extremely chaotic, or should I say, agile and flexible? That's right, your correspondent has become a working girl, learning all kinds of exciting corporate lingo.
I don't know if you knew, but you're the killer. You don't look like a killer, though.
The bus is gone. I'm tempted to bail, but won't get paid until I can make it through probation. And I promised I'd have color pictures next issue. I am committed. The company building is next to the sea, which would be nice if it didn't smell like piss. Night and day, the waves make an awful sound, like a vast mouth breathing. This is said to be the result of geology, the baleful science.
Why does the killer have such a grudge against geology?
Forward, 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 urgent. Dear BB, I can't see you. Are you still real? Were you ever real? It's 3 a.m. I'm alone in the office, but soon the day will start, and I will see you again soon. Your call target for today is 100. If you cannot hit it, I will need to have you escorted from my life. Sincerely, Line Manager, Liney.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Officially, my job is to cold call people from a list of potential customers, but some days nobody ever gives me the list. Where is the list? Who manufactures the list? I've been trying to figure it out so I won't get fired. Inside, it's always busy and panicked feeling, and nobody wants to talk to me. Sign of a vibrant company culture. Everything smells like carpet. Behind the closed doors, I hear footsteps and chatter. What is this? MedJed, is that you?
Huh?
In Doom form, no less.
I'll, I'll need you escorted from my wife is a hell of a line.
Yeah.
Is that MedJet? Let me see his face.
It didn't have a face, but it looks like Medjed.
Oh my gosh.
His character
It's Slender.
seems,
It's Slender MedJet.
Oh my god.
his character seems very perceptive in terms of smell, I noticed.
Autism, I'm betting.
Probably,
I guess everyone wears these sheets in the office as a confidentiality requirement. Mine hasn't arrived yet, although when I gave HR my address, they promised they would visit me soon.
Man, work sucks.
In the break room, a shroud turns to face me. From beneath the sheet, I dimly sense lips moving, chattering against the fabric. I can't hear any words. I'm still not very good at work banter, so I just smile and nod as I try to find the coffee machine.
Coffee.
2 inches of strangely viscous coffee ooze out of the machine. I think I'm getting a taste for it.
The ooze.
Same news as always. The sound is off, and the radio is playing Wham!
Wow. Hey, you know what? Maybe this place ain't too bad. They were playing Freedom, then they stopped playing the song because they thought it would, make the employees think about what they could have.
It can't have them thinking.
Policemen roam the back corridors. I wear an intent expression and sip coffee to remain inconspicuous while I'm wandering around. Their motionless faces continue staring out to sea. Is that a body?
Don't worry about it.
Hey kids, want to see a dead body?
I see some things that could be seals.
Oh god, what did that say back there? Hang on. The noise of the waves mixes with the background murmur of the call center. I see some things that could be seals move through the waves.
Could be. We may never know for sure, though.
I think this game would have a seal laying there with an egg.
Fish.
Fish.
I try the door to the dialer room, but it won't open. Am I supposed to be able to get in there? Didn't they say I'd get a key in the mail?
This does capture the feeling of like I'm at work and nobody is telling me anything and I don't know what is going on.
Oh god.
Yeah.
And everything smells like carpet.
I'm in the house like,
Carpet.
oh
Yeah,
boy,
somebody hit
my
somebody.
very own zine distro. That's what I thought as well. But whenever I go to the copy room, the printer queue is already booked up, and everybody's making those expensive color copies. In the corner, there is a copy of the official company newsletter. It's full of pictures of executives grinning. But about what? I wish I knew. Maybe that's how they get you.
Me when I fucking get you.
A
Is
new
that me
start?
on the,
Maybe. You want to read this?
Sure. A new start tomorrow. Colleagues, as I'm sure you're aware, it has been several tough years for life. Something. The freakish and unexpected high murder rate? Is that what that says? In the city
Probably.
continues to blah blah margins, blah blah blah. Exciting new challenges. As such, we are very excited about the long-awaited restructuring of the calls center department to be accomplished. Blah 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 blah. Sincerely, General Manager Jenny. You know, I can kind of relate to that because the cafeteria in my workplace apparently is getting renovated and will not be done until like 5 months from now.
Oh gosh. Remember, we don't pay out
Yeesh.
if the corpse is unidentifiable. Management.
That's crazy.
I need to get to my desk. 5 leads, far below the call target my supervisor requested. The day's work of managing expectations begins. Beep. Hello. This is BB, representative for prestigious Life Contracts Organization. Have you considered your coverage of late? What? Who gave you this number? Never call me again!
Oh my god, it's just every time that I get a fucking call about, if Sheldon owns any property, and I have to be like, where did you get this number?
Who is Sheldon?
I get like 4 or 5 of those messages every fucking day. It's ridiculous.
Beep. Greetings. This is Life Contracts. We have a fabulous offer for you. An offer from the stars. Would you perchance enjoy hearing more? No! No! Aye! Ah! Click.
Yeah, what did they turn into a dog? Like...
Beep, hell! The voice on the other end starts speaking immediately and intently in a low voice. You are unable to make out any of the words. Aware that you are being monitored for time, you gingerly hang up after 4 minutes. Beep, dead! Dead! You are dead! You are going to die! It will happen to you! So, why not talk to Life Contracts? Boy, who wrote these scripts? Low rattling joke? Click!
So I guess they killed them over the phone?
I don't think BB is the killer.
Oh.
Beep, Edward, I can't make love to you. I'm a priestess of Baal. Well, I hope this one isn't picked for call listening. Where are you people calling from? Wasn't this line deactivated years ago? Oh God! Click. Every day, these leads get worse. Well, time for a coffee break.
You already had one.
I'm gonna get another.
Alright, Cornholio. Listen, measuring coffee in inches really, I don't know. It really speaks to the quality of coffee that we're doing here.
Complaints? The boxes of complaints seem to absorb the sound around me. Back here are old wallpapered passages from when the building used to belong to someone else. It feels like it's been forgotten about, but someone is still watering the plants, I guess. The door locks behind me.
Employee of the month was, these eyeballs.
There are a lot of these. On my way back, I opened one of the file cabinets. Rubber band, staples, documents about nothing I'm familiar with. There's still no one around. Oh God, I didn't even get a chance to check that room. This is a harrowing sound.
Yeah, I think you're in a Nurse with Wound album right now. This actually sounds a lot like half of his work.
I try the card key on the door, but it won't unlock. Nobody's around to help. But at the other end of the hallway, I think I hear a murmur. Oh God, it's open. When I step inside, the lights are dimmed, and the murmuring grows louder, more excited. I feel they're talking about me, and I try to walk faster. Oh God! Oh God!
Yeah!
Are you sorry for the things you've done?
Wait, that sound?
When I escaped
That
from
almost sounded like fucking, that Dallas Payday sound.
I remember hearing that from Click and Play. That's how old that sound is.
When I escaped from the bag, I found myself in a crowded sub-office somewhere in the depths of the building. It's filled with policemen using it as a temporary lounge. Nobody is paying much attention to me. I guess it's catch and release for now.
Alright, we just, grabbed you here and,
Wow, I can't believe it's cool policeman. He has the top clearance rate of the whole city, since none of the bodies are ever found. Do you think I could get an autograph? Yeah,
maybe not, buddy.
this game will be scathing against the police.
Yeah.
Now, I don't recognize where I am at all. Is this another department or the call center? Other employees are walking slowly through a doorway at the end of the hall.
Is this just like an everyday experience for BB here?
I don't know.
So what do you do at your job? Kind of just get hopelessly lost and scared and drink coffee.
Yeah, that's the autism office job experience, I think.
Yeah. Just the relation I feel to just half the things be like, nobody told me shit about this.
The second dialer is next to the ocean again. Outside, it's darker than before. The low chatter of voices sounds just like the sea. Suddenly, I feel relaxed, as though I'm where I need to be. I find a desk that's not mine, but that waits for me. The call scripts are written out phonetically. After a while, I stop trying to work out what they really mean and lose myself in the rhythm of my own voice. That night, I had a dream that felt like waking from a dream. Clumps of hair were growing out of the sand. I tried pulling them up and found only more hair. My co-workers were calling me from further down the beach.
Somehow nothing I experienced was a dream before this. I don't like that the sky is growing hair.
Why are there two?
Oh god, yeah, what the fuck?
Whoa! What the fuck is that?
Big old tongue.
Tofu fell on hard times after grade 2.
In a room above the waves, the management are getting ready to eat. There's a place for me. The food looks so enticing that I want to cry. The meat of the tongue is almost too pliant to cut through, but my knife is very sharp. I carve out a square and put it into my mouth. It's delicious, dripping with wet fat and juice. I chew and chew, but it never seems to diminish in my mouth. And when I wake up, my pillow is gone. My lips are chapped and sore. It's 3 a.m. I check my phone. I have a new message. Apparently the office burned down last night and will be closed indefinitely. They don't know whether anybody was inside. As I had not completed my basic training, I would not be eligible for severance pay.
Damn.
Ugh. Ain't that the way they'll whatever excuse they can find.
Yeah. Work sucks. Especially when they burn down your office.
Well, that's a taste of things to come. Hands. I want to get some hands.
BB is ready to throw hands.
see that bootleg bootleg Bart in the corner there.
Yeah, it does look like Bart if he just like combed his hair outwards. Like,
Bart if you like peeled him like a banana.
yeah. Eat my hands, dude.
Ooh.
So that was called Voice of the Killer, and I don't really know why. I guess because their job is calling people.
I think it had to do with the calling thing, yeah. I wake up one night to a horrible scream outside my window. It sounds like the killer is at it again. The moon is high, but I'm feeling restless. The apartment blocks' protective shutters have gone down for the night. Maybe a walk around is what I need.
Maybe eating some tongue is what I need.
Progress on my new zine remains slow, as I keep falling asleep in the middle of sentences. On the other hand, the effect is kind of funny. Is this what it means to be new wave?
In my opinion.
So if you fall asleep while typing, you're just like Devo, I guess?
My sister ZZ is still hard
Suppose so.
at work. Her hours have become increasingly irregular since she started using the internet every day. She says it makes her smarter, but at what cost? BB, is that you? I think we're running low on merchandise for the online store. If you could already awake, could you run for some supplies? Bort doll!
Oh yeah, that's right.
I like how it's Bort, but Mrs. Doubtfire is just Mrs. Doubtfire.
Plastic thing sold out. Fake plant, rubberized, mask, and a horrible lamp.
Why does the plastic thing look like Frieza?
Oh my
Doubtfire's
god!
I guess Miss Doubtfire's a hot commodity in this world.
Yeah, why not?
Using forbidden knowledge, ZZ discovered we could pay the rent by putting mysterious items up for sale online. I am in charge of inventory, which means my job is grabbing them beforehand. But nobody seems to guard these things, or pay attention when they're lost. Who's buying them? How do they have any value? I told you, that's just the economy. Nobody ever said it had to make sense. Just keep an eye out for any old Beanie Babies while you're out there. Wow, this must be the exciting new sense of direction in life that can only come via attaining a career. Oh my god. In the bathroom, a mysterious phosphorescent glow comes from behind the mirror on the wall, along with a scraping sound. I'd like to pull it off someday, but it'd mean losing the deposit.
Huh?
I've been seeing, for some reason, there have been 3 games I've seen today that feature toilets. There's Asylum, Advanced Variable GO2 has a toilet in one of the stages, and now this.
Aside from night noises, this part of the city has many amenities. The rooms here are cheap because of all the murders. Unfortunately, rent is still due all the same.
Toilets in video games, if anybody needs a new gimmick, have at it, if assuming nobody did it already.
I think there's an account for that.
Every week, someone leaves one of these flyers in the hall. I often wonder what it is about this town that leads to such a weird advertising sensibility.
Well, maybe they're new wave.
The television is... Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, I love the idea of like, oh, you know, rent's low in this place. Don't worry, it's perpetually low.
The television is playing a foreign drama, but I can sort of work out what's meant to be happening. friendly reminder, owner's not liable for what happens in the tunnels. Oh, 4.
Why is your
Or-
word like a dinosaur?
I don't know. A soft vibration runs through the floor of the laundry room. None of the other residents are around at this hour, but all the washers are in use, day and night.
Looks like all these washers got some kind of gunk coming out of them.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Though the window of the washer, I can kind of see a grayish, pulpy sludge churned indefinitely by the big spinners. I guess someone wants it very clean.
Turned.
Churn is a word.
Pulpy sludge cleaning stuff, huh?
I've never been able to find out who pulled off the tunnel cover to start with, although the joke is that the owners thought it would be cheaper than building a fire escape. The air from inside in it is inviting and cool.
I thought they were just like, the air is so cool.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Be inviting and cool.
Oh god.
Oh.
I'm starting to get some silver case vibes all of a sudden.
Which way?
Me. Meanwhile, me, guy who's only played Toy Story on SNES, this is giving me Toy Story on SNES vibes.
That light is red. There isn't like jump scares from what I'm told, but this is definitely anxiety inducing already.
I can see it.
I can't push that out.
It's funny because you put yourself in this position. Like, you actively climbed into a vent.
It was inviting and cool. Gosh, this almost looks like the kind of like events you would see in SpongeBob. Oh god. I climb out of some kind of storeroom, dead moths under my feet. The clothes here look to be around 20 years old, which is not enough, so I'll have to go deeper.
Interesting thought process.
Gangle, is that you?
Is that like a sad pumpkin?
There's whatever it was, there were at least 3 of them.
Oh, those are...
Wait, no.
I don't know if those are pumpkins or not. Pumpkins.
Yeah, I think those are just like, masks or something.
At this point, I feel like I should explain something about the nature of the building.
Oh yeah?
Like many cities, this one underwent many changes over the years. There's an industrial period, a retail period, a service period, etc., until gradually the things it manufactured became too abstract and indecipherable to easily be summarized in any way. I still hope to find out what they are myself, someday. Anyway, with each change in the economy, the building was adapted to a new shape. New rooms added or closed off, each layer draped piecemeal over the last, to form new spaces where opportunity might live. Speaking of which, ZZ says the sweet spot for nostalgia material is 30 to 40 years old, or old enough to smell like death. I think the internet is accelerating her tendencies towards the gothic. Personally, I've always been more about true crime. Oh no.
It's interesting that they, referred to the internet as a lady.
I display some spiders and rummage in the box. Result, 3 copies of Patch Adams on VHS, a jigsaw puzzle with a picture of a boat, miscellaneous plastic shit, and I don't feel like carrying any of it back. The search goes on.
Those Patch Adams VHSs will catch you a pretty penny, though. Isn't that another Robin Williams movie?
I don't know. I've never heard of that.
Oh god.
Adams, yeah.
Bort!
Oh, Patch Adams. Yeah, that is Robin Williams.
Ah.
when
Written by Steve Odekirk.
Huh?
Yeah, apparently that's who wrote it.
Oh my god.
Eat my skin. Oh, sorry. I just read the text about the board doll ahead of time.
When I pick up the Bork doll, a layer of greasy rubber skin comes off and sticks to my hands. The bulbous eyes roll crazily around. No good to sell, but maybe could we scavenge for parts? I'll make a mental note.
Assemble my shorts, man. Yeah, with all the Robin Williams references, I half expect people to be like, wow, it's a VHS of Bicentennial Man.
Wow, the Popeye movie. This is worthless.
I have a grudge against that movie because I went to go see it as a kid because it was labeled a comedy movie. That shit was not comedy.
The clothes
That was-
rack seems to contain nothing but denim overalls with a smiling cloud embroidered decal. They're covered with a soft layer of translucent mold that seems to be coming from the clown.
Moldy clown.
Box of knives barely used, a t-shirt reading Blomby Dog, an abstract plastic toy with horribly detailed rubber feet that's covered in tufts of synthetic hair.
Look it up,
Blomby dog.
I think those
Blomby
portraits are supposed to guide me to where I go.
Looking up
Another
Blomby.
box. This one says stickies and shows a smiling woman being encased in green slime. It's being held tightly shut with electrical tape.
Look up Blomby car, just brings this game up. Also, it shows a smiling woman being encased in green slime.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, I just had to wrap my head around it.
So far, tonight's pickings have been slim, so I keep moving and gradually find myself in a place I've never been before. The corridors are narrow but still feel lived in somehow. The rooms get closer, the clutter more deliberate. Flyers for a local bingo night have been left in the hall. A potted plant that's still alive. Old but well-used office supplies that don't have too much dust. I hear soft whispering behind the walls.
That's not good.
Whispers in the walls.
Hey, I can hear it. It's less whispering, more like... That sounds like they're laughing at you.
My sense of direction is kind of dull gas right now. This part feels like a waiting room, but there's no one else around. Fresh magazines have been left on the couches. What are they expecting here exactly?
So the building they live in is just kind of like this mass labyrinth of abandoned rooms that they just take shit from.
I guess. Is your name Donald Duck?
Yes!
I've got it! In that case, you must be Mickey Mouse! If your name's not Mickey Mouse, then you must be Donald Duck. Please don't waste my time with insults to my intelligence. Anyway, come on inside. Oh, fuck! Help! Don't kidnap me! I'm not worth anything monetarily! What's this? Why, it's my first strangle victim doll, circa 1971. In surprisingly good condition. I did believe that we've used used up the last of them some time before. I wonder where they found it. What? I'm not a doll! Really? You're just very similarly, though. Click. Psst. Help. Don't strangle me. I'm a real person. Help. Click. Psst.
Oh.
A stupid coincidence. Oh, they were a wonderful toy. If you opened up the torso, they had little plastic in it. And if you stood on their throats, their eyes would really bulge. Sometimes I think that's what first put me on the path of pure research, before administrative duties began to take up all of my time. In truth, it makes little difference. As like everybody in the college, I lost the ability to distinguish people from dolls some time ago. I wonder why I'm talking to a toy. Old age? Soon I'll ask a member of staff to come in and carve off the skin, or the coating, or what have you, and we can figure out what lies inside. The path of pure research is long. In the meantime, there are committee meetings. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Wait, this is a college? College of what? Luckily, they seem to have very abstract notion of how knots work, but I guess that's academia for you. I better vamoose. Has my fashion sense really been ripping off an obscure and horrible doll line for all these years? Is nothing new under the sun? They look too mutilated to be worth anything, so I guess the terrible secret dies with them. Yeah.
Go on.
I tried to keep track of how far I was being carried, but lost count around the 11th flight of stairs. From the window, the town has a postcard aspect, like the view from a penthouse.
I like how a path of escape reveals itself because college doesn't make any sense.
This is true. This is very true.
I hear a drilling noise and breaking glass, and everything smells like sawdust and wet paint. A feeling of work in progress. Something tells me I should stay out of people's way. Is this a teacher's lounge? Anatomical diagrams crudely painted with astrology symbols are scattered around the desks and walls, along with ashtrays and moldy weeks-old coffee.
Meaning it looks delicious.
Delicious. Oh, there's just casually a bed of spikes, dude. God, I hear laughing. Is somebody following me? Horrible noises, splitting plastic, screaming, and breaking can be heard from behind the door, which I resolve to firmly stay on this side of. Boy, they really went all out on renovating this place. Beneath the wallpaper, oh god. I didn't even finish that, but pages and pages of rambling text on moldering and discolored paper have been stuck up on the walls for what looks like to be ketchup. The academic job market takes another toll.
A history in the body of murdered convict, while inside a decapitated king. Creating history is the duty of all murderers, and the tools they hack with, we see the reflection of a new age that is to come. To perfect murder, we create a new universe devoted exclusively towards that purpose. We must also consider the possibility that we live in it already. To emit a new society is to call it into being. We must first prepare a list of bylaws.
Okay, now I'm getting some silver case vibes to this.
Also, apropos of nothing, I'm just a big fan of how my chair innovates in new ways of wrapping my microphone cord around its leg.
Oh
And by
shit.
that I mean it's so fucking annoying. I hate this shit. Anyway, go on.
Photographs mark the inauguration of the college on the evening of the Great Vision. What's the point of portraits when everyone is wearing a mask? My goodness, what's this? Having survived the workshops of necessity, I now found myself stranded in the new world of aesthetic. Such are the thoughts of the general public as they make their cautious entrance into history. The central ideals of an age must be nurtured, after all. Paint and wood are nesting materials by which they attain the heat to thrive. Why waste time kicking down doors? The House of Art has many windows.
So I guess
The new age will be theatrical, and thus we stand to learn from theater. An empty space menaced by ominous facade. The fourth... Oh god!
Oh,
Can art be a murder weapon? My thesis project will finally resolve this ancient question using pattern and form. It overwhelms and then destroys the subject's its own sense of psychic and physical coherence. It just feels like a stupid music video.
literally. Oh.
Well, an experiment is just as valuable when it fails. Oh fuck.
It was literally a conversation in Silver Case where like the reporter's talking to Cowboy, the murderer. The guy was like, I consider his killings to be a type of art. And he's like, and this game just did that also.
The metaphors of chopping and carving embodied into sculpture are too trite to be of use. We find instead our purpose in an art of brilliant monuments to kill people in the shadow of, you know, classicism. Oh fuck, a door.
I thought you said a dwarf for a second. I was like, huh?
In our video lab, we can covertly influence the culture by filming our death fantasies and releasing them as commercial horror films. Our Bloody Night franchise has sold thousands of copies. Bloody Night? Aren't those the shitty direct-to-video horror films that everybody watches to make fun of? Everybody, what now? Is that Leghorse?
Wait, huh? Oh my gosh, it is. Wait, no, it's not. It's just a decapitated horse. Never mind.
It almost kind of looks like Leghorse.
That's my headcanon. Made by the Catabites, so there is ground for that headcanon.
Oh yeah.
You know, classicism. So
Zone sculpture masks the sound of distant screams, approaching steps. As such, I believe that they will be very popular. Of course, ultimately such noises are the foundation of a far greater symphony, but there is no shame in being midwife to a dream. Oh
So
my
I guess
god,
now-
what the fuck is that?
don't worry about it. So I guess now it's kind of switched to like people are watching her, and I guess she is also an experiment of some sort.
In a weird way. A calm study nestles in the middle of the horrible murderer compound. Respectable leather-bound tomes line the walls. An aura of propriate... What the fuck is that wrong?
Propriety.
Propriety seemed to muffle all sound. I think my nose is bleeding.
My nose is bleeding.
Copies of the owner's publications include Introduction to the Western Canon, Advanced Studies in the Western Canon, Whatever Happened to the Western Canon, and The Western Canon Rots Out, abridged edition for teens and study groups.
The Western canon has fallen.
A picture
Can't believe they left out, dude. Where's my Western canon?
Western canon for dummies. A picture of the hooded man I met when I woke up. The prestigious Dr. Zhu wows attendance at academic soiree with his all-embracing knowledge of the cultural world. I wonder, is it sentimental I held on to all the aspects of my old career, but I always wanted to live inside a tomb. Talking doll, you've been wandering around the places of the world that was. Wouldn't you like to visit to the world that is to come?
Wait, hold on.
Interest of homicide has always been symbolic. Real death has no consequence, and in fact is rather geech. What matters is a new world we can glimpse into this idea. The sun and the moon, knives, ropes, buildings, clouds, still streets, and the dark blue fields, a trembling and horror suspense that envelops all things, changing them from completely while leaving them unchanged. The new world will need laws and art. We can teach them to be the hand that guides the knife. Oh, the hands of the killer. Did you know I saw him once? It was on a night like this. I knew my life would have to change. The most beautiful feeling I know is being able to see history unfolding. Seeing you yourself at the crest of that wave. A new world emerges from the coffin of the old. I have seen the world spirit open ahead. Where are you? My eyesight is quite bad these days. I haven't moved like this for quite a while. None of us tend to leave campus these days. You know how it is. As you think and think, the thickets grow denser. I can still hear the flat droning voice behind me, but these corridors seem quieter and more familiar. I could swear I once found a lost cache of Drool dolls inside one of these rooms. There's a lever on this, so it's probably the thing that opens the door. I'm getting sick and tired of being chased by murderers all night, and I'm not going to look into this any further. Who's there? Ah, it's you! My goodness, the years have hardly altered you at all! Mr. Killer, I know you get this a lot, but I'm a huge fan of your work. I would truly like to see it get the critical attention it deserves. Have you ever considered co-authoring a paper?
So the
Wait, hold on.
killer
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
I don't know where the killer went. I don't know where the killer went.
I saw.
No, not here again.
You were running away from the killer. I can tell you that because I saw his vulture head pop up behind a bookcase.
Ah, fuck! BB's report epilogue. After finding my way inside the vent, I was able to get back to the apartment without any further incident, although all night long strange noises echoed through the pipes. The next morning we totaled up the day's haul. Result, assorted pogs and a pamphlet that must have been placed in my pocket somehow. I thought the pamphlet might have been worth something, but ZZ says there are copies lying around inside the bus station for free.
Damn. I hope BB gets stable employment.
I will tell you, it is hard to both read and escape certain death.
Yeah, I can imagine.
yeah, it sure strikes me as that, yeah.
What do we think so far?
Interesting.
Yeah,
Very
there's,
interesting.
There's a lot going on. I am liking what I'm seeing. It's just a lot.
Wouldn't be the Catamites game without it just being like a fever dream at every step of the way.
Yeah, because it's like half of the things they're talking about are like pretty normal. It's just presented in such a bizarre way. Like even just like there's a serial killer around, and people think he's cool, but it looks so abstract. I don't want to know what Drool the killer is, but we're gonna find out. The
Dinner
killer
is
saw.
completely ate, so...
The killer saw a tasty sandwich. This is what happened.
BB's report. In certain locations of the city, there is a bus service that nobody seems to use. I see this bus go by. Sometimes when I'm waiting at my stop to head into town, the name on the front of the bus just says Tammy. Setting out to
Tammy.
solve the mystery, I've bravely tracked the bus to where it's residing, in a little side street, just off the main terminal. Nobody in the building has ever heard of Tammy. The bus stop itself looks pretty much like any other, except that the schedule on the board seems to refer to a completely different service. These things happen. The driver is staring fixedly ahead. Oh boy, another day of school. Are you ready for school, bruh? One, please. It turns out the ticket is not too pricey, which is good news if I ever want to go on this trip again. Where is Tammy anyway? Is it somewhere close? Pretty soon we're on our way. The bus passes through streets I know, but always at odd intersections, just around the corner from busier bus stops, as though hoping someone will get on without realizing. The motion of the bus is smoothing, and it never seems to reach a destination.
Wheels on the bus go round and round.
After a while, the view from the windows blurs out of familiarity. Factories, suburban lanes, train yards, vacant lots. I wake up with a jolt when the engine turns off, the feeling that I've finally arrived. When I get off the bus, it's already evening. I've been left at the door of a lit-up old factory. Plastic tubes sprout out of the building like some kind of weird fungus. The sign above says that I am at Tammy.
It's really interesting because, like, her and the bus were like cartoons, but like you see like the 3D environment kind of like passing by it. That was a really neat effect.
Some kind of water park? How nice! I wonder why I hadn't heard of it before. There's something off about the tone of the ad copy, but I never claimed to understand the marketing world.
Famous quotes. I died in 1992.
Tammy. Swimming center, health plus pleasure. I died in 1992. Tammy.
That would be the weirdest like memorial center. Is like dedicated to, and here's their famous quote: "I died in 1992."
Put that on my headstone! The lights are on and I hear noises from inside. This late? Well, I guess gyms sometimes open all night as well. So really, there's nothing at all unusual about it. Yes, I agree.
Why is she like...
I think that was supposed to be sarcasm. Inside, it's quite spruce, and there's a vague chemical smell. Nameless music fills the air, along with the sound of distant splashing. I feel more at home here than I've ever felt anywhere, I think. Whoa, what the fuck? The man behind the counter is dressed like a copyrighted cartoon mascot, but I'm no snitch. And anyway, it's all for the kids. I decided to buy a season pass. It's extremely cheap, even without the family discount.
I like how her instinct to see a mysterious bus is, I'm going to go on this thing and be dropped off at a place I have no idea what it is.
I had no plans to swim today, but suddenly the idea seems very charming. Why not? Live a while. The Tammy gift shop carries an array of affordable swimwear. I find my size to continue through the sweating chambers. A beautiful shimmering patina of damp shines on the slick wet tiles all around. Something sprays me, but I don't mind.
I thought you said a shimmering slick Latina for a second. I was like, huh?
I just love Latinas, the killer. Adios, amigo.
I could sure use one of those right now anyway.
Something sprays me, but I don't mind, as fresh towels will be provided later by the management. My emotional needs met, I may now enter the sea. Oh my god, these are corpses. I'm not even talking about the mangled kind, but these are old men.
Yeah, this is definitely the public pool experience.
Within the pool, it is a family atmosphere with smiling, wrinkled faces emerging from the brine. Everyone's swimming in time to the rhythm of the piped-in music, and I feel my body getting caught in it too. The water's heat is exactly right.
It's funny that BB seems to be having a great time here, yet her speech icon makes her look like she's sweating bullets.
Yeah, her icon makes her look like she's having an anxiety attack while this is happening.
Yeah.
I'm having so much fun, guys.
Inside, all the lockers are casual and business wear, discarded piles of glasses, wallets, and phones, documentation about some kind of furniture company. We are encouraged to help ourselves. A gift by which we remember Tammy.
So I guess this is a memorial pool service?
I guess.
I guess it makes sense.
Tammy cares for health and wellness. Do not run around the pool or she will climb out and kill you with her long, wet hands. Obey parents! Wow! In the era of Lai's Fair, someone still cares about the little guy. Stirring stuff from Tammy.
Okay, so I guess she's the Loch Ness Monster, actually.
She's literally over there. We just saw her peep out of the pool! Oh god.
Wait, we did?
She poked her head right out of there for a brief moment. In the calm evenings of ponds and lilies, Tammy reflects on the chrysanthemum's soft glow to help. Help, am drowning. Do your homework. My eyes tear up at the beauty of this perfect poem, and also from something in the chemical fog.
Yeah, the smell of chemicals in the air has been very emphasized. I'm curious what the hell that's about.
Girl's got a very autistic sense of smell.
Yeah. Where is Tammy?
Something's floating over there. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, what the heck? Oh, every pool house has the platform that goes nowhere.
Super Mario ass geometry.
Yeah.
Where is Tamitha?
I wonder if I can trigger her appearance again or not.
That said, she comes out when people run. And I don't think you can run.
I don't got a run button. I saw her poking out straight ahead there, but I guess with not many other options, we'll go see what that floating thing is near that doorway, because of course we'll get ourselves into some danger. Oh god, oh boy, I'm in the steam room now. How did I get here? What time is it? Insignificant questions such as these melt away in the punishing beauty of the warm, scouring fog. I see dim figures moving in the depths. Oh my god, these people look... Tammy is here. Ah, fuck! No, I am at the pipe room and I am being hunted. The others say that is the quickest. I should try leading the way. I wonder what they mean. I feel like the pipes are very colorful and wind throughout the entire complex at certain times. They're flooded with water or a chemical bath or just hot steam. Of course, there's one of the problems with the pipes is that once you're inside, there's really nothing else you can do but keep going and keep going and going and going.
Evie, what are you doing?
I am being hunted by a dead... This time, yes, the hunger was making me dizzy, so I climbed to the 4th floor in hopes of finding a vending machine that hadn't already been picked clean. Maybe I'll also find a locker to sleep in. The plaster walls here crumble in the constant wet heat. A strange lichen is growing from the brick underneath, almost resembling murals from a way away. I try my luck, but unfortunately the lichen is not edible.
This gal sandwich.
For some reason, I feel like I'd better not open this door. From behind it, I hear a continuous soft quacking. Hey, yo, Donald Duck, you getting head? I begin to get nauseous at this distance from the pool, but it feels like my head is clearing up as well. What am I doing here? How long have I been living in the water park? Also, where did I leave my clothes? This has to be a reference to, like, the land of the Lotus Eaters from Greek myth.
It could be.
The carpet underfoot is squishy, but this zone seems to have been hit as hard by the slow process of tamification. Some printer paper on the floor is headed J.B. Pearson Furniture Co. It is dated last year.
For some reason, this one's making me the most uneasy, just because, like, the idea of visiting a water park and it's, like, really big, and it's like, oh god, I've been here for ages, and I don't know where anything is.
Yeah, it's a pretty gnarly concept.
In 1992, a shadowy figure held Tammy's head beneath the surface of the lake. Ever since then, she has been committed to excellence.
Oh.
Many historic buildings have become home to Tammy, whether they wanted it to or not. Above all things, she loves the water.
I couldn't tell.
Hammy.
In death, Tammy was granted a vision of the new economy. Political scientists refer to this as Economy 2. Water parks play a large, if mysterious role in the world that is to come.
How water parks do that, I have no idea. Hey there.
Hello there.
How do you like my paintings? Paintings. Aren't you happy to be here with Tammy? Gah. Oh fuck. Tired, feeling lethargic and depressed. Want to cool off to take a swim. Soothing waters, forget sweet ocean waves rolling around, swimming, laughing, halting. Could be you. I'd love to talk, but I really must go. And goodbye. So long. Nothing personal. I love water spirits. Really help. Help me! Throbbing, rolling, throbbing waves of soothe your muscles in jacuzzi. Enjoy bath, enjoy Tammy. Everyone was so sweet to me when I woke up on the floor. Sure, Tammy, absolutely. You can be me, loving, to be loved and choke on brine. You put me here, I can feel the waters lapping. Oh, to be held, the nicest thing in life. Death. Tammy, I noticed you seem to be flooding. Not to make a big deal, but I'm actually allergic to drowning, so I'm gonna go flee to higher ground if that's okay. In the sauna, the mist feels more choking than before. Heavier, wetter, dark pools of grease solidify the reflecting walls and puddle on the tiles.
Why is your shower room greasy?
That shit probably hasn't been cleaned in a really long time, that's my only guess.
I touch one of the mist people, my hand grips running jelly, slipping and dribbling away from the bone. huge eyes regard me and then turn away, back towards the dense patterns of the fog.
Go live in the locker room.
When I finally reach the pool again, the water's dark and glistens like wet tar. I want to climb in and swim in the pool. What is this place doing to my brain? Is this swimbo-fication?
Swimbo-fication?
Swimbo-fication? I'm gonna ask that next time I jump into a pool.
I'm gonna look that up on Fur Affinity after this is done. The water has a horrible gel feeling and I love it. I can't sense the bottom or see beneath the surface. Something underneath brushes past my leg. I love it here. I never want to leave. Oh god!
Run.
You mean swim?
Yes.
I don't have any, I don't think I have any other leverage. Oh god, oh fuck.
I got things to do.
Tammy, look, I'm sure you're very nice, but I don't want to drown.
I'm deathly allergic to it, need I remind you.
I never want to leave, but I'm
Oh god, is she climbing? She better not be climbing that shit.
Here she is.
Is this a way out? I'm in a net of tunnels, wending deep into the dark. I feel Tammy's clammy grip upon my ankles, and hear her wet voice croaking in my ear. The current pulls me onwards.
That's something to describe a voice as wet. She's
Is this
such
a
a
way
water
out?
spirit.
I'm in an... Oh, wait, that was already said. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, like, she's such a water spirit that even her voice is water.
In the middle of the pipes, I see a piece of the old office leading down beneath the water. The metal walls behind me contract and move closer. When in Rome, I hold my breath. Oh, thank goodness there's no, like, swimming meter I have to worry about, or, like, oxygen.
Yeah. Also, we'll briefly pop out at some point because I ordered food, but,
I think I
that'll
may,
not take-
stop it here and save, the rest for another session, or at least, like, the next handful.
Yeah.
Through this last door, I find a closet filled with cleaning supplies and dusty bottles of chlorine. None of it looks to have been touched for years. Beneath me, water pools beneath the door. You like? Help self. I changed, grew, changed past need for these some time ago. Why spoil my lovely mold? Organic's best. Wait, what? You mean that... You mean all this time I've been swimming in unchlorinated swimming pool? Ouch! I could have gotten a brain disease! I could have gotten chlamydia! Fuck you and your haunted swimming pool! You killed me!
Oops.
Good.
Tammy, are you still around? Oh fuck. My escape from the clutches of Tammy successful. Nothing else remained but to make the long walk back into town. Since then, everything's been normal with just one odd exception. The bus that went to Tammy now passes by my house.
Well, you better leave me the hell alone.
I think she got the picture!
I do like the mentality of, like, how do you beat this demon? It's just freak the hell out at them.
Yeah! Fortunately, I know how to exit the game now.
I mean, shit, I would too if like if my pool was unchlorinated. What the fuck?